Yo, what's up? It's your boy Don Scratcher. We back with another video, and today I'm giving my boy Gene a transformation haircut. Pretty much gonna be cutting the top down, then doing a mid to drop fade. I'll also go step for step as to what I'm doing, as far as like how much space I'm using to make my guidelines. You'll see me do his lineup, some of the preparation it takes to do the lineup, different things like that. You'll see half and half, or like half natural, half enhanced. So, with all that being said, comment down below if you have any idea of what you would like to see me post next. It could be barber related content or anything else. I know on this channel we posted a lot of different types of things. I have reactions, I have food reviews, I have vlogs, I have all these different things. So whatever you guys think would work or be the best thing, go ahead, comment that below. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're new. With all that, let's get into it. Yo, it's your boy Don Scratcher back with another video. Clearly today my boy Gene needed this cut. Looked like treasure troll under the bridge. Looked like a Brillo pad was laid on top of his head. Looked like he got struck by lightning. Nah, but let's relax on my boy Gene, because this is actually one of my favorite guys to come in here. Simply because he just that guy. He has like what you would describe as an unspoken father lore, where you don't really understand too much of what he be saying, but you understand everything he be saying. You know what I mean? Let me put it this way. So he came in the shop. I'm like, yo, Gene, why you getting your hair cut today? Which I kind of understood this part. He says, you know, it's time to not look like a little boy and to look like a man. And bro, when I tell you it was that simple, that's pretty much all he said about that. I was like, okay, I guess. So we sit here talking about the hair. And I'm like, what do you want to do? He says, well, I want something that's going to be more professional, low, and I want something that's going to have a fade on it to the sides. I said, well, what type of fade? Do you want like a little bit of the C cup left? Do you want anything? He said, yeah, leave the C cup, but I still want the fade to be kind of high. So what I ended up doing was a mid fade. But when you see me set the line in, I set the line in with a slight curve to create the illusion that it's higher on the sides than what it really is. And also to allow me to keep that that C cup area. So y'all, with that being said, we get into this video, and clearly here I'm knocking his hair down with the detachables. Firstly, I went with I believe the 3.5 blade going against the grain just to get the hair knocked down, and then I took my 1.5 blade. It might be the 2, honestly. I think it might actually be the 2. But I took my 2 or 1.5 blade and then knocked down the rest of the hair. Here I am sitting in that bald line to get the fade started. Clearly, you know, we taking our time, making sure each step is precise, and I'm viewing where I want that C cup to be. Now he does have a very light C cup, and he has a very light hairline in general. So gotta be real precise when it comes to lining him up. Now we're about to set these guidelines in. Now with a guideline like this, you definitely want to set a thick one. You don't want it to be thin. You need thick guidelines. Pause. Whoa, thick. 2 C's. But pretty much, yeah, you're setting about 1 inch to 1.5 inches worth of a guideline. It looks real smooth when I say it like that, because at this point you can literally begin to see how the blend is going to set itself up. Because then I'm going to throw on my 1.5, which is mainly to debulk. It's not really to set any guide or do anything. It's just to debulk that side so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to follow that with the 1. At this angle, it looks like you got like a little bit of a patchier area. So we end up, I end up going with the grain too, half in the 1.5, just to see if I can get that hair to lay smoother on the sides. But right now, y'all gonna pretty much watch me as I'm doing the bare necessities, the simple things of cutting hair. Getting a clean canvas, making sure I have the right amount of space for everything, making sure that my fade is gonna have a gradient. Here you see me going with the grain like I was talking about. I'm not sure if this is at the half mark or if this is still open, but it should be at the half. If this is open, that actually does mean I used the 2 blade. Yeah, that was open, so I ended up using the 2 blade. So the two blade is what I was going with the grain when it comes to the detachable step I was doing a minute ago. Crazy work. Now here's the one guard. See how much space I'm gonna put in there? This is enough space for me to be able to look at the fade and be like, all right, bro, you put some gradient. It's gonna come together nicely. It's gonna come together how you needed it to. Now pretty much lever open. I'm gonna take that all the way around with the one open, and then I'll come back, and usually I'll either go all the way closed immediately, or I'll do like halfway one and I'll incrementally go down to the close. It's really just, like, a lot of times it's really just up to how I'm feeling and how much time I got in the day. Because sometimes, you know, I could take my super duper time and get the best result, you know. And just to clarify here, I try my best every haircut, but you know, when it's a day and you got 15 people to cut and they sitting in the shop back to back, you're not trying to spend, you know, an hour perfecting or doing whatever it is. You try to make sure you get the best result with the most efficiency too. So that's kind of what was going on with, I think this was a Saturday or something like that. I don't remember when this video was taking place. I probably should start documenting that too, huh? But here I am, lever closed, flicking out that bottom line to that no guard space. He got a couple lines of demarcation because of them father rolls he got at the back of his head. With the hairline, this is what I do. I pretty much put hairspray, alcohol, and blow dryer. Those are my main tools for preparation for the hairline. And then my wall high vis is what I'm using right now. One of my favorite trimmers for doing hairlines and lining up because of how crisp they set a line. Now, me personally, I've had a few different types of trimmers. To list a couple, I've had the Coco, I've had the High Vis, I've had the Sabre, the Andis T-Liner, the Wall Detailer, pretty much the Cyborg. I said the Coco, so we good. I had the Babeless, the FX. I've used the Low Pro, I've used the Lithium FX. So in all of the trimmers that I've used, this is one of the best for just doing lineups. Now, when it comes to other jobs, I wouldn't always say that the high vis is like 100% what I would use or suggest, just because they don't do everything as great as they do a lineup. For instance, like when it comes to lining a beard, I wouldn't even use these. Like these is like, I put those down when it comes to lining somebody's beard. That's half his head done. Now we gotta make him look like a person. Look at the crispiness of that line. Look like MLK. ALG, I gotta tell you, bro, you look like Martin Luther King, bro. I need to go ahead and text you right when I get done with this. But yeah, so he's a cool dude. He ended up bringing all his sons to the shop. They get their haircut here. Cool dude. Shout out Alvin Lee. He just went off to college. That's my boy though. But yeah, man, here we are putting the enhancements in. That's just the added touch to make it look neat. You know, he got a smooth cut. Let's see the end result. Let's get to the end. Bro, looking off. Bro, stop trying to look off and look cool, bro. I can already tell. I need to ask him what his wife said when he got home. But he nodded his head in approval. Yes, sir. Smiling. Look at him. Smiling. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much the end of the cut. That's everything I done did. Threw it into some enhancement pen. For the enhancement pen, if you want to fade it out, you pretty much just use whatever trimmer you got and you kind of attack that enhancement pen line. And you pull, I don't know how to describe this. You pretty much pull, but I'm not saying pull. I'm saying like you tap and like drag it slightly to where that enhancement line kind of fades to their liking. Sometimes I got clients where they don't really want it to be faded out. Some do, some don't. So I just do whatever the client wants. But yeah, here we are. There you go. Go to aftershave. Bam, bam, bam.